When making sourdough bread at scale, you want to start pre-shaping your dough once bulk fermentation is completed. Bulk fermentation means that all your dough was fermenting together before being divided into loaves. And remember that fermentation starts as soon as you add your sourdough starter and mix your dough. You will know that your dough is ready to move to the next stage when it's jiggly, bubbly, and releases easily from the container. This is what my dough looks like with my recipe under my conditions, but it might look different for you if you're using different flour or different hydration, etc. When you are dividing your dough, you should see all the beautiful layers of gluten that have developed and that you helped form that way with your stretch and folds. I divide the dough into pieces that are 900 grams each, and then I use this tool called a dough scraper or a bench scraper to help me shape each piece into a ball. Here is another closer angle of how I shape them, and I'm sorry if the video is all jumpy. I'm still working on my editing skills. I'm pretty lucky to have a large kitchen counter to work on, but if I had a smaller work surface, then I would just work with smaller batches at a time. In my website, I share my entire process step by step and all the tools that I use. There I have linked different sizes for bulk fermentation beans, and I tell you how many loaves each of them can hold. It's okay if some of the bubbles pop while you're dividing and pre-shaping because plenty of them remain, but you really want to start creating some tension that is going to help the dough hold its form while it's doing its second rise or proofing and have a beautiful oven spring once it's baking. With a batch this big, by the time I am done pre-shaping, the first loaves have relaxed enough that I can move to the next step, which is giving them their final shape before I put them in the loaf pans to bake them using my 2-pan method.